You will never be able to replicate what the Bajo fishermen do on their fishing trips. I'll tell you about the amazing abilities of these people. Several hundred years ago, being able to hold your breath for a long time underwater was an important skill for residents of coastal areas. Fishing, pearling, and collecting seaweed, all this helped to survive. Find out the secret of their unique abilities and why their bodies are different from ordinary people. Amazing fishermen, the Bajo tribe. Holding your breath is always dangerous. And here the instincts of self-preservation begin to work, because the process of oxygen starvation begins. An average person can hold their breath for a maximum of 1 minute. With lung capacity training, this time increases to 4 minutes. Have you ever seen a person be able to dive and hold his breath for 15 minutes? And this trick is performed every day by fishermen of the Bajo tribe. The Baggio are an indigenous people of Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Because of their nomadic lifestyle, they were nicknamed sea gypsies. These are ethnic groups that are constantly at sea, returning to land only to bury departed relatives. From time immemorial, they live in floating houses, and their main occupation is fishing. They don't just fish. They dive to great depths up to 70 meters, holding their breath for up to 15 minutes. The work of the body of ordinary people and fishermen of Bajo. When diving, the heart slows down, thereby reducing oxygen consumption. It turns out that a person has receptors on his forehead that distinguish the humidity of the environment and help slow down all processes. Vasoconstriction. Blood is redistributed to vital organs during diving. Pressure increases. Blood shift is the flow of blood to the center of the body, thanks to which a person can dive to a depth of more than 40 meters. The lungs contract as if you exhaled as much as possible. Without the blood shift, all organs would be crushed by the pressure of the water. The spleen is the body's repository of red blood cells, and at the moment of diving they are released from the organ, providing oxygen to the diver. Bajo people have a different structure and genes. It turned out that representatives of the Bajo tribe have a spleen 1.5 times larger than that of the average person. This ability did not appear immediately. For centuries, starting from an early age, every boy in the family was taught to dive and hold his breath. Scientists became interested in this phenomenon and began to study this tribe. Representatives of the tribe have a larger spleen, which allows them to dive without harm to their health. A more detailed study of DNA revealed that the Bajo people have a gene that other people do not have. It is he who is responsible for the size of the spleen of divers. It is amazing how the Bajo tribe was able to evolve and adapt to their environment so quickly. No such genetic changes were found in representatives of neighboring tribes. The Bajo tribe can be considered the only ones in the world that were able to adapt so quickly to living conditions in such a short time. Representatives of the tribe are called fish people. Among them, there are also professionals in their field, which means that the time of 15 minutes is average and can increase depending on the size of the diver's spleen and his skills. One can only guess to what depth the representatives of the Bajo tribe dive and how long they can stay underwater. Subscribe to the channel to receive even more interesting and useful materials. And don't forget to like the article. All the best and good health!